Good afternoon and good evening. Wala, not evening. It's good afternoon.
Depending on where you are.
Whew.
Get this cup of coffee down, I'll wake up. I wonder what time in the morning
Oh,
it is.
I forgot to put inside the fridge.
Ooh. I can't even see out of my eyes
Hello,
yet.
good
They're closed.
morning, reviewers.
I hope I can see it a little better. They can't see my sleeping hair.
Hello, good morning. With Haneki.
Good old coffee in the morning. Do we have any coffee drinkers out there? Wait till my eyes get back. Oh, can't have that. I'm good. Jessica's feeling better this morning. I think she had um, a little difficulty breathing during the night sometime. So far, so good. We're feeling better. We got at least half of our roof changed, and it was the leaky half. Now there's a lot of exterior trim to put on and so on and so forth, but I probably won't get all that done this time around with the roof. The roof I complained the most about to the owner before we bought it. They did give us a little break in the price, but which every little bit helps. So I'm not complaining, just saying that I got to get this body up there on top of that roof again. And it's, man, when you're out of shape like I am, that's kind of difficult to do. Oh, I'm always on the wrong side to move. Thank you. Can you see everything there to properly answer her?
Good morning, Jessica and James. How are you doing? How are you
A
guys
little louder so
doing?
they can hear.
From Good morning, Jessica and James from Rezalinsky. Good morning, Mom. We're doing good. I like your new place. Your house is getting nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello, at viewers.
Any old who.
Mm-mm. Well, thank you.
I had a few things I wanted to say, but I got to start all over now. Usually 2 cups of coffee wakes me up. That's a lot better than a whole pot. I used to take a whole pot of coffee before I get up and running and my blood flowing, circulating, or whatever you want to call it. Oh my. Yeah, concerning the house, there's still a lot to do, but since it's such a Tristan, yeah, I'm loading up. I'm loading up with coffee. Oh my! What is the next one? I can't.
Lydia Arasco, Tristan James, Lundenberg.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Morning, Tristan. Yeah, or morning from here.
Quite an interesting shirt. From Lydia Orozco. Hello from
Texas.
Texas.
Mm-hmm. Hello from
Hello, Ma'am
Texas.
Lydia. You guys up early in the early. Here in Ohio, I'm still sleeping 5:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Ohio, 5:45 morning here.
5:45. Yeah.
So 15 minutes.
Well, it's amazing. It's 5:45 and it's daylight. It used to be 6 o'clock, and the same way at night. I think it gets dark a little earlier, and so by 7:30, I got my pillow under my head and I'm sleeping. But yeah, there's so much more to do on the house, or we'd like to do, but we kind of got to watch our P's and Q's because it's a small house. My personal opinion, I think we overpaid, but people tell us, no, you got a bargain, so I don't know the prices here. So, like I said, it's just my personal opinion. And but it keeps us out of the rain, the storms, and the hot sun, and so on and so forth. Gives a nice place to rest your head,
Body
your body, yeah,
and soul.
body and soul. Well, rest your head kind of means the same thing, in not as many words. So, anywho, I'm on the wrong side to move the comments. Bring it up again. Yeah, see, you don't see your. If you do it on that side, you don't see your finger moving. Here, it blocks the screen.
So you sit down here.
No, it's fine. Hello from Texas. So, what part of Texas, if I may ask? If you don't want to answer, that's okay. I understand. And also, how's Texas doing? The last I heard, it was really hot.
Taralets from Taralets Islander. Hi guys. Hello Taralets Islander.
Dallas. Okay, good.
Dallas.
I was working near Dallas. Did a movie house there.
Good Taralets Islander. Good and cold in the Midwest.
Oh yeah,
Where's that?
it's October.
Good morning, James and Jess. Good morning, love. Good morning to from love.
Brian calls. Okay, I get Murphy and
Marcel.
Marcel. Is it Marcel? Brian Marcel? No, he calls her love.
My daughter is in Austin. 6
Austin. Okay, yeah.
Bliss morning, Beverly Mata. Bliss morning, lovely couple. Hello mo.
That must be a bot. I don't know how to get rid of them. I delete them on if I'm looking at the. You just can't do anything without advertisements anymore, can you?
This one.
Yeah, remove. Thank you. I did not. I could. It would help when it. Oh, it's just so annoying.
From Beverly Mata. Bliss morning, lovely couple. Hello
Thank you.
mom.
My daughter is where in Austin. Austin.
Looking
Okay.
forward to your chinan. Okay. How are Terence and Beth and Nanay?
Well, they must be okay. They're still mischievous as ever. Terrence and Beth, I just see them drive by. I haven't seen them in a while. And we talked to her not too long ago. She looks good. Didn't complain about anything. I'll see if we missed any comments here. Hmm. Oh, now I remember. Sarah, the movie house was in the. Is there something? A place called the Woodlands or something like that? Yeah, that's where I built that movie house. It's quite a place. It's a nice, comfortable, reclining chair, and you can message. Well, what would you call it? The server, I guess. I almost said the cook, but message the server, and they'll bring you your lunch, your snacks, your coffee, your drinks, whatever you want. And it's quite a place. How are Terrence and Beth and Nana? Okay, they're helping Alfred getting married soon. Well, good. I'm glad they're spending time with Alfred. That poor guy is so crippled up. He needs to take a good dose of vitamins or something to help with that knee. And he could get around and do a lot of things himself if he would just do something about his knee. But I know things are expensive, and when you're on a budget like that way, it's a long time coming. Love. When blah, 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 blah. When will you do your tell all video on Terrence and Beth? Well, that's a good question. Excuse me just a second. I had a piece of cooked beef, and it just now came. I had one stuck in my tooth, or in between my teeth, I should say, and it just now came loose. So give me a second here. Anyway, the tell-all on Terrence and Beth. When I'm not quite so busy, I guess I don't have so much other things to do. Uh, Plus, I got to be very careful because I find it that the Filipinos here don't take kindly to confrontation. Would that be the proper term, maybe?
What?
And let's see, Sarah. Right, he needs a steroid shot on his knees. Yep, he needs help, that's for sure. Lydia, I think. I don't have my reading glasses on. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Looks like we're getting ready to have some snacks. I'll put my record books away here. There we go. Okay. What kind is it? It's the heavy duty stuff you can walk on without putting dents in it. I forget what number it is. Back in the States, try to remember the numbers. It's been a while. 22 gauge, 26 gauge, so on and so forth. And this gauge is really heavy duty because you can actually walk on it and your foot doesn't. Okay, let me put it to you this way. The simple metal you buy here that's readily available for an example, the one I got on the carport, I have to protect it. And even protecting it, you get these dent and creases in it. And once you got a dent like a crease in it, you're asking for trouble because it'll rust there and break through, and then you got to get up there and caulk it. But at least we're getting a new roof on the house. Sarah asked, she said, the roof's looking good. What kind is it? Do you remember them telling us the kind? I don't quite understand that.
I forgot the name. It's a color roof, but
it's the color roof, yeah.
It's color roof.
One piece for a 12-foot sheet was 1,400 pesos. Each, yeah. Can you read the last name though?
Malo Bueno. Hello, good morning to how much was each sheet?
Each sheet, each piece.
It's 1,400 each.
Love. Yes, you need to be careful around Terrence and Beth, but there are people who can do it for you, given the right info. Well, let me put it to you gently. Where I was raised, if you had an issue with a person, you would go and talk to him face to face. But you can't do that with some people. And I'll give you an example. I tried it once just to try to work it out, and I say, hey, look, blah, 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 etc. And no response, but that afternoon, or early the next morning, we drove to Taliban, no place to park, so we parked out back. And we came back, opened the door, and then the computer was going crazy, and the sensors for my tires appeared on the screen, and then so I went out and checked the tires, and somebody just took a hammer and a nail and put a nail right into the tire. So you got to be very careful here. They're so I don't even want to say the word. I'm just going to drop it for right now. But that's just one example why I need to be careful, because some people have no good moral standards whatsoever. For them, it's me, I, and myself. Certain people. I don't know who did it, but your guess is as good as mine. Hi, James. Did not know you were back. How are you? You are back permanently? No, I gotta go back and forth for a few times yet. David Thatcher. Well, hello, David. Looking great here in Kentucky. Good morning. Have a great day. Love your videos. Well, thank you, David. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. Like I said, some people have no moral compass anymore. I don't know about you guys, but I read the Bible, and that's is if you have something against your brother, go talk to him. If he doesn't listen, take somebody with you. And when they don't have any morals, it's eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But I'm not going to operate that way. They can just do whatever. The curse will come back on them. That's just the way it works. What? I don't understand that language. Kentucky is a nice place too. I can't read that.
From Aurelio Ray Millar, Caval, Falls is here.
I need to go wash my eyes.
Fall is here now in Ontario, Canada. Cool now in the afternoon and morning. Hope you brought those with you from US.
Yeah. In fact, I got quite a few of them here.
If you have an email, I know someone. If you have an email, I know someone who can put your story out there in confidence.
Well, if worse comes to worse and we need to, we will. I can still give you an email address. Go ahead and give it to her, but
Honey.
We'll try to work it out the Lord's way first before taking that route. But I'm a patient guy. I have a lot of patience, but just don't push me over the line, because then all hell breaks loose. But anyhow, yeah. Thanks for the invite. Here's something crazy I did this morning. I was still sleeping, and you know how you get up and you got sleep in your eyes. And I put cold water in the coffee, and it just wouldn't dissolve. And I thought, what the heck? So I touched it. Oh, I did the cold water thing again. So instead of throwing it away or dumping it out, I just put it in a glass, or half of it, and then filled the other half of the cup with hot water. So I got diluted coffee right now. But RJ, did you put more hot water in here? Thank you, buddy. All right. Thank you so much. You don't need to hide. I need to cover my hair because I still have sleepy hair. Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing all them years ago, and it's still amazing today. Now that's a story. Let's see, how can I put this? After the storm subsides, that's a story we might put out there, how we met, and kind of a not only how we met, but through the. Thank you, David. That's good advice. It sure does. Not only that, you got to watch out for your kids and your family so you don't put a curse on them, like a generational curse. Um, that's just uncalled for. So yeah, that's why I'm very careful. And you can say certain things, and according to the scripture, you can say it, and you can say it in a pleasant way, or you can say it be rudely and curse everyone around you. So um, I'm just talking for myself. That's why I'm very careful how I spew out words. And if I don't know how to say it, I just won't say it. That's just the way it is. Sometimes you can say things without saying it, if you know what I mean. And many people will get it. But the person that it was directed at will leave them sitting there spinning their minds. See, my hand has to go across the camera screen in order to move it. Okay. Who is it? Ray?
Aurelio. Ray Miller Haval.
Cabal. I have not been up to date on your vlogs. Is this house you are in the second house or move, or the one with the well? Well, this house we dug a well, and it's the second house. It's near the road. And just a short brief of why we're near the road is because the truck coming in and out of the mountain, the car won't go back there. The road's just too bad. And you can grade it, but after the first big downpour, it just makes new gullies anywhere and everywhere. And I know some of it is the grading, and the other part is the base. I got an estimate from the three brothers. What was it? What was their name? Levi, Luke, and Lamb, or Lamb, Levi, and Luke. And for 3.5 million pesos, they would start at the bridge near the house. I'm talking about the house in the mountain, and go out to the road, and they'd take out the bad, muddy areas, and they'd fill it in with good, solid base material and pack it down, and then grade it once and for all, and the road would have a slope to it, so when it does have torrential rains, the water goes to the side of the road and then drains out into the valleys, the nearest valley. And then I think it was the price for 3 different culverts under the road where the water would be trapped because there was no place to go, and it would just fill up, and you'd have a mud hole, a sinkhole. So for 3.5 million pesos, you could fix the road right. And let's see, some time ago, I got to remember the proper details here. If my memory serves me right, I asked him, I said, okay, but this is, for instance, back home we would say county road or a state road, whichever. In this case, it would be the county, but it's barangay, I think, or is it Perak?
Barangay.
Barangay would be like a county, right? Okay. And so they were supposed to negotiate with county officials, and so that we would split the cost. And, oh my. So anyway, getting back to answer your first or the second question there. The house we're in now is, the road was so bad that the truck was always breaking down. At one time, just to get from the 3 miles back in the mountains to the road, I had to have 3 different mechanics come out and put it together so I'd get on the highway. And once I was on the highway, it goes okay, but it just didn't want to take the bumps. The mechanic has repaired that problem. And what I mean by that is there are no new parts available for the wheel hub. And so he literally had to weld it and ream it out and then put the lower arm bowl joint back in there. And it didn't go easy, but he did it all with sight. He is extremely talented that way. Unbelievable. But anyway, I ended up giving him the truck. I just borrowed it back till I finished the houses here. But okay, we get back here to laugh out loud. That place in the mountaintop is godforsaken. Kiss it goodbye. Yeah, probably should, but I'll put a roof on it to protect it, and hopefully Rado has enough time, won't get too busy. He can keep it mowed. It'll look a little better. You can make it look like $1 million if you spend a little time with it. As a matter of fact, we were going to go back there with a crew, a couple of guys and a couple of women, and we're going to really clean house there, clean it up. Because between chickens and dogs and I don't know what else, rats, they go in a place and they just destroy it. Okay, well, I better call him. Interruptions, I forgot where I was here now. Kiss it goodbye, anyway. I know what you mean. I feel like it, but then I'll protect the investment as best as we can.
That's my own land. That's my land, so I don't leave.
Yeah. It's your inheritance. So we can't just forsake it, but we'll turn it around. We'll bless it to a T. It'll be so blessed that the neighbors around there are going to stand on their heads wondering what happened. We can't do it, but God can. All we have to do is just follow His protocol.
Good morning, beautiful Jessica. Beautiful people.
Okay, what happened? It disappeared off the screen.
I'm joking.
Rick Payne, good morning,
Good
beautiful
morning, Rick
people.
Pen.
Thank you, Rick. Good morning. Yeah. If you live in town, Jessica might be able to do some work. Maybe get her and the boys to do some handcraft or online BZNZ. I don't know what that is. Harder to do in the boonies, though. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it is. Back in the mountains, boonies. It's back in the mountains where the signal's not as good, but we're not directly in town. We're quite a ways out of town, but it's right near the highway, and we can handle the noise a lot better than we can when we need to get to a muscle therapist or a doctor, hospital. Um, so the noise is just kind of small in comparison when you got to get going and the truck breaks down, and the car will not go back there. And so, yeah, I don't know, a guesstimation, probably a little closer to Taliban than we are Getafe.
Middle.
It's almost in the middle, but like I said, a little bit closer to Taliban. And David Thatcher, just remember, all things are possible with God. You got that right, brother. And lots of times you have to just be patient, and God will work things out for you. He's done that many times in my life. I used to get all worked up about things like that, and anymore I just, okay, Lord, there it is. There's another issue for us to take care of. Pray about it and put it in His hands, and man, usually it always straightens out. Love, love. Okay, James and Jess, got to get going. Leave an email ad if you want your story out there. Take care, you guys. Leave an email ad. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe you can get with Jessica on Messenger or something.
Sorry. My messenger. Facebook Messenger, just go to my Facebook Messenger. Facebook, just type Jessica Torres. Jessica Torres.
Okay, let me see if we can write it on here.
Torres. Jessica Manananggal. Jessica Manananggal.
I
Jessica.
have no idea.
I don't know how to put a message.
I had it figured out at one time, but right now,
No, that's wrong.
whoa, that's the other side. Don't look at our messy table. It looks messy, but it's bubbles under
Here. Uh,
live chat. Try that one.
no. Some message such as potential spam.
Well, you need to spell your name so they get it right for the messenger.
I don't know how.
Let's catch up on and recognize each chat or each chat there.
I'm glad you are back for now. Hope you can fix the house more and Jessica's gets better.
Thank you.
Hi, Arcelia Cruz. Good. Hi, good morning. Watching you from Canada. Shout out po. Shout out. Hello, Ma'am Arcelia Cruz from Canada. Thank you for watching our live video. I don't know how to write, honey.
Okay, James, it's got to get going. Leave an email ad if you want your story out there. Take care, you guys. All right, thank you. You take care too. Thanks for watching. Well, I don't know how to message or put a message on here, and if I start touching things, I'll probably mess up the whole chat. But, so just that thing again.
We don't know how.
We'll have to play with it until we get it. At one time, I had it figured out, but it looks like we had another phone update and everything changed, moved around a little bit or something.
Oh, it's good.
I know that's what happens. That's why I didn't touch it.
Ay, back na.
Just one.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, thank you, David. Good night to you too.
Oh my goodness, it's gone again. Maybe I
Hide all chats.
live chat are busy for.
Yeah.
It's gone the chat.
Yeah. That's why I didn't touch it because it happens every time. I just without fail.
Oh, it's back
Now
now.
it's back. Okay.
Well, good night. It's getting late here. Have a great day. Thank you, David Tucker. Thank you for watching our live video today.
Well, should we kind of wind her down here a little bit and get ready for the guys when they get here? Um,
You guys take care and get blessed. Thank you, my rights and lands.
yep,
Hi.
you too. Thank you for watching.
No. Okay, Baba. Good night. Stay up. According to my, I need to buy coconut milk. Bye.
Yep.
Stay up here. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Who is that, Sarah?
Charlotte Cylinder. Need to buy
Islander.
coconut milk. I send you coconut milk.
All right. Good night to you too. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's wind her down here and then we'll get back to work.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Where did I do that?
I don't know.